So we kind of got a curveball thrown at us where the main actor changed. And then we were also informed that the new actor can't arrive on set until 11 o'clock. We had planned to do a single camera shoot where it would take 8 hours to do the whole entire shoot. We practiced it with our refined shot blocking. It worked perfectly. Now we lost 2 hours of filming time and we have to still get just as many shots. If we were to do a 2-camera shoot, one facing this way, one facing that way, could we double up our coverage and reduce the amount of time that we need for filming? So, sometimes planning fails in that regard because details will always change and you always have to be ready for things that will change on the fly. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out.
Scene 1.1, take 3.
Business owners, I've discussed what to do with your money. Now I'll take some questions. So be prepared for annoying and pointless answers to your concerns.
Problems too?
Yeah, with our accredited nerd networks, expertise in...
Here we are working on the Wealth Factory edit. Okay, Kyle, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make this funny. And flow.
I remember...
It's okay. I haven't.
So we'll probably want to push on that one, just so we don't see his eyes looking up and down,
Oh, the wealth is slipping.
because I kind of find it distracting.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
It's a
Yeah,
good
when was
cut.
the last time you took a vacation?
I thought we had shot one of this with like the 21mm. I don't know what shot that would have been. Because it was supposed to be, I'm the one who knows about money. Yeah, it might have been one that, because we were on such a time crunch that we had cut it out. Unfortunately.
We could use this.
Oh. So he just walks right up into it. Okay, that's not a bad approach. I like that. I watched the re-edit of Star Wars.
I mean, we owned the original Star Wars.
No. I mean like the original rough. Like
Rough.
it starts off with, so you start off with the whole, ship flies over. You're on Princess Leia's ship. They're getting attacked, and then it cuts down to where Luke Skywalker is, and Luke Skywalker's just this kid with this stupid hat, looking at stuff with his robots, and he's like, "Come on, robot! What's taking you so long? Oh, I'll leave you." Hops in his land speeder, speeds off to.
Is his acting not very good?
Well, I mean, his acting's like just normal Luke Skywalker acting, but the whole scenario is kind of stupid. Because all it is it's like, if you think about it, George Lucas just finished doing like American Graffiti. And so basically that's what it is. It's like this kid alone on this planet who's just, he's a kid. So it's showing this teenager kid going to visit his buddies, and there's some people like making out in the corner, and he's like, "Stop it, guys. Come look at this thing outside." And it just really like,
They
what?
cut the whole thing.
Yeah, so they cut the whole thing. But anyways, it gave me a lot of comfort in realizing, like, Star Wars came out good in the end.
They also had a little more footage than you had. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, a bit more coverage.
Looks good.
But yeah, like they re-edited the whole thing, and it was, directed through the
Move
edits.
things around. I like how you moved some of the stuff completely around.
Yeah.
Like some of that stuff isn't even chronologically near where it was.
Yeah. Yeah, so I do feel like we can save it. I just think we'll have to keep working on it through edit, sound effects, and the music will be a big one on Levi's side.
Don't F this up, Levi. Don't F it up.
Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep.
Yeah, so I think that's the right amount of cheesy.
Yeah, for real.
I also have it's like what would be cheesy, but would fit this, sales pitch thing. So I thought it was funny to bring together like elevator music, elevator pitch. I love her like character in this. I mean, she doesn't say anything, but she has this look on her face, like she would just agree with whatever and keep that smile on her face because that's gonna sell this product or whatever.
Yeah.
She just has like a yes woman look, like
And the music complements that,
yes,
right?
yeah, exactly. Like, so if you watch this together.
Business owners, I've discussed what to do with your money. Now I'll take some questions. So be prepared for annoying and pointless answers to your concerns. Yes.
It's
I try my
perfect.
best to save money to expand my businesses, but I have no idea where it all goes.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's like she's got too much white here on the left and then too much white here on the right. So when I tried doing this guy, let's go in here, add you. Let's just keep it simple here.
I remember.
It's okay. I have my question answered.
Hey, maybe you should come up here and answer the questions.
Just finished talking with Jacob Connor, a writer, seeing if he had alternative ideas to the last shot that we're shooting for Wealth Factory because we were having difficulties with the location. Just heard back from Jake Larson, who is our partner in the video, and he found a great deal on a large cyclorama white background that we can use for the shot. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward with that and plan for it on Friday. Okay, here we are at our white cyclorama, not ours, someone's that we're renting it from, getting ready for the last shot for Wealth Factory. The orange ladder won't be part of it. We're 2 days away from our shoot. It's not a location that we've ever shot at, so it's always better to be on the safe side in terms of preparation. So I'm gonna be testing the jib shot and just kind of making sure all the details that can be done right now without our actual character on set and without all the final equipment. We have another shoot tomorrow that we had to still leave some equipment behind for that shoot. So everything that we can have prepared, we're gonna prepare it today. So just trying to get everything prepared that we can right now. So, I don't know, I keep saying so a lot. Hey Jake, this is Weston. I just got a call from Wealth Factory and we have some scheduling issues with Garrett. So just was calling you to run some ideas by you. I know you're on vacation, sorry about that. But basically the gist of it is Garrett had originally been scheduled for filming from 7 o'clock until 12 o'clock on Friday, which would allow us to get the audio, the hair scene and the hallway scene. But turns out that he can only film for like 2 or 3 hours, which would only allow us to get basically just the hair scene or just the hallway scene and possibly the ADR. They were asking if both shots are needed. I kind of feel like they are. Our whole Friday shoot schedule just changed. We're gonna take everything down. You know, for us, we don't really care whether or not the stuff that we wrote into the script make into the script. Really the important part is that the video performs well. And I kind of bring that up because that's really the same kind of feeling I have right now is this script was written to bring people's attention for the target market. And as we start pulling away pieces that are, you know, the humorous element or the call to action element, it can start to destroy the power that the video has for the intended audience. We collectively put thousands of dollars into this, and without those key elements, it kind of breaks apart. Obviously, we've got to find a way to fit around the scheduling of our client, because it's holidays, people got family stuff to do. But the challenge now is how do we fit it around that schedule and still keep the integral parts of the production that we wrote. Reminds me a lot of that scene from Apollo 13 when they're like, we need to figure out how to fit a circle and a square. You know, all the scientists get together and then kind of symbolic in the end, the filters, the square filter and the circle filter fit in each other, and it's really kind of cool. So anyways, that's what I kind of felt like we were doing as we were pulling everything together to get these shoots to work in the much shorter time periods we were allotted because of filming schedules. So somehow we fit the square inside the circle or the circle inside the square, whichever one it was, and got the shots, they work. They have the humor that they needed. They could always be better, but you know, that's irrelevant. They're done. That's the point. Sometimes, as a director, I feel like it kind of throws me into a vat of anxiety when it's like, oh man, just wasted everybody's time and everybody's money. But you know, when we get to the stage of pulling together all the pieces, you start realizing, wow, we did a good job. The preparation paid off, and we're coming off with a very solid product.
Business owners, I've discussed what to do with your money. Now I'll take some questions.
I have a question.
Yes.
Sumo Cat is happy. Wow. Thanks for watching.